It's officially over for Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen. After weeks of rumors going around, the two have both unfortunately come out on their social medias to announce their separation.
Going any more blind dates, and I figure let's meet for a drink, because a drink can take 3 minutes or 2 hours.
Exactly. There's no good.
You can go drink or you can go sipping. But when I saw those kind eyes, I literally fall in love like right away. I was like, what? He was just so, how sweet he is.
Oh, I'm in love with him too.
You can't help it. I understand.
From speaking about how mesmerized and in love she was from the moment she met him to now filing for a divorce. Tom Brady and Gisele are unfortunately splitting after more than a decade of marriage. Now, there's been a lot of speculation going around that Gisele and Tom had actually been separated months prior. According to Page 6, just in May, Gisele had made a statement to Vogue saying, "I don't think relationships just happen. It's never the fairy tale people want to believe it is. It takes work to be really in sync with someone, especially after you have kids. His focus is on his career, and mine is mostly on the kids," which is the main topic of discussion regarding their divorce. According to Page 6, a second source also said, "There's been trouble in the marriage over his decision to unretire. Gisele has always been the one with the kids. They had agreed he would retire to focus on the family, then he changed his mind." As you all know, Tom Brady is the football quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's had a huge career ahead of himself, and unfortunately, it's all seeming to come down to an end. Not only are people pointing out his performances in his recent games, mostly coming to the conclusion that the divorce had an effect on his performances, but he's also had to make a public statement regarding his divorce, and the reactions he's getting aren't the best. Both Gisele and Tom made statements over on their social media accounts addressing the divorce. They posted their statements at around the same time over on their Instagram stories, with Tom Brady saying, "In recent days, my wife and I finalized our divorce from one another after 13 years of marriage. We arrived at this decision amicably and with gratitude for the time we spent together. We are blessed with beautiful and wonderful children who will continue to be the center of our world in every way. We will continue to work together as parents to always ensure they receive the love and attention they deserve. We arrived at this decision to end our marriage after much consideration. Doing so is, of course, painful and difficult, like it is for many people who go through the same thing every day around the world. However, we wish only the best for each other as we pursue whatever new chapters in our lives that are yet to be written. And we kindly ask for privacy and respect as we navigate what is to come in the days and weeks ahead. Thank you." And Gisele's statement, which I want you guys to pay attention to because a lot of people had some things to say about the differences with their responses. Gisele stating, "With much gratitude for our time together, Tom and I have amicably finalized our divorce." Notice that Tom still referred to Gisele as his wife, but Gisele referred to him as Tom and I now. "My priority has always been and will continue to be our children, whom I love with all my heart. We will continue co-parenting to give them the love, care, and attention they greatly deserve. The decision to end a marriage is never easy, but we have grown apart, and while it is, of course, difficult to go through something like this, I feel blessed for the time we had together and only wish the best for Tom always. I kindly ask that our privacy be respected during this sensitive time. Thank you, Gisele." Now, immediately there's been a whole debate about the difference between Tom and Gisele's divorce statement. And here's what many people over on Reddit had to say regarding the disparities with the statements they both put out. A lot of people coming for Tom Brady, saying things like, "He really chose his football career over his marriage and family. He really should have retired a long time ago. Imagine putting your career above your family." One person also making an interesting statement regarding Tom Brady's career choice and how it obviously was going to end up affecting his relationship, especially being married. "Keep in mind, he's been a quarterback since he was a teenager. Being a quarterback is ultimately a way to avoid the responsibilities of adulthood and remain in a permanent state of adolescence. Thus, his screaming like a toddler, throwing tablets, etc., etc. All conduct unbecoming of a 45-year-old man. Being a husband and father means being an adult with real responsibilities and maturely maintaining personal relationships. You can't just scream and belittle your kids when they or trash your wife's property when you get frustrated. Now maybe when he has the kids 50% of the time without Gisele there to default parent, he'll be forced to engage and interact with them. That's my hope anyway. We are blessed with beautiful children who will continue to be the center of our world in every way, except when it comes to actually being present in their lives, talking about Tom, not Gisele. Now, my personal opinion on this whole situation is that it is really unfortunate to see this all play out, especially in the public. Both Gisele and Tom have over millions and millions of followers collectively, and a lot of people are of course going to make comments about this. These two have also probably had good prenups, which have probably made the divorce process a little bit more up to speed. Now, everybody is attacking Tom Brady for losing games, especially his most recent games, and they can't see anything to be the real reason than what seems to be the divorce drama affecting his performance. Any woman would have done for what he put her through. He is gonna regret this for sure. Gisele should move on and live her life putting herself to first this time. I just hope the kids are okay. It's already finalized? OMG, I never in a million years thought his career would end like this. What an absolute fool. I know it might be incredibly hard for athletes to let go. I think Serena Williams said she wants to unretire too, but good lord, at a certain point it's not worth it for your body, family, or reputation. Agreed, all those trophies aren't going to keep him company 20 years from now. Choosing anything over your own wife and kids is bizarre and just sad. This season isn't helping his legacy at all either. I wonder if he stayed retired if this would be happening. My wife and I. My wife versus Tom. Gisele referring to him as Tom. Tom really lost his wife only to lose his football games. Maybe I'm being really unfair, but the nerve of him to say his children are the center of his world when even he has admitted he has never even been there for them on birthdays and holidays, etc. She's just ready to go on with her life. That's the vibe I got from her statement. Tom is still holding on to some degree, but is still able to accept it for what it is. The statements are the same, but hers just read better for some reason. Tom's is kind of unnecessarily wordy. Gisele also spoke volumes before all of this with just a single emoji. She commented a preach emoji on a quote from Jay Shetty's post about committed relationships. This was all amid speculation of a split between her and Tom Brady before they announced their divorce. Jay Shetty's post reading, "Love is a daily effort. Some days it may come easier than others, and that's okay, but what should always stay consistent is the respect and admiration you have for your partner's values and goals, and also one that read, you can't be in a committed relationship with someone who's inconsistent with you." Read that again. So I want to know what you guys think about this whole outbreak between Gisele and Tom Brady, what many people are saying about it. Hopefully they can both move on for the better. I definitely want to know what you guys think about this whole situation. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.